I'm Sam from Sparesbox and welcome to episode
3 of Sparesbox Unrolled, where in today's episode, I lose a $600 camera, we talk about the 200, we talk about the 300, and Kias all over the country are burning to the ground. Now with any project, there comes a point where you need to outsource, and that's what we did with the train canopy on our FJ. There's only one place we were going to trust, and that was going to be Mitts Alloy up in Newcastle. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I love four driving and camping. You know who else loves camping? James. Maybe not. But anyway, the person we're building this FJ for loves camping, and we're going to make it as pleasurable as possible for him, which is why we enlisted the help of the best. Take a look.
Today is a very exciting day. We're up here at Mitts Alloy in Newcastle, and behind me, well, that's our FJ40 project car. It's been the labour of love for a couple of years now, and we are getting so darn close to the finish of this project. I cannot wait. We're up here to get a fully custom tray and canopy set up for this thing from the team at Mitts. Now, you've probably seen their Hilux and their Ram getting around the internet. They've been on four-wheel drive 24/7 with us before, and we'd trust no one else to build something like this for us than these boys. But I reckon we unload this, we take a tour around their workshop, and we show you guys exactly what they do. We're here at the back of Mitts Alloy up in Newcastle. Now, Tim and the boys have been doing this for, well, it's coming on 10 years now, so they really are the experts when it comes to customisable, modular, lift-off frames, canopies, and all that good stuff. Now, at the back here is where all the raw material starts. They've got machines, they've got containers, they've got all sorts of business going on, but I reckon we head inside and have a look at the real art. So we're in their factory now, and it's all going on. It is very noisy in here, but that's okay. The boys have got to get done what they need to get done. I mean, we've just delivered them a 40 series, for goodness sake, so they've got their work cut out for them. Now behind me you can see a headboard getting put together. Now one thing that's really awesome about Mitts is that everything's modular, it's super customisable, it's all made right here in Australia, so you really know you're getting top quality gear when you do commit to a Mitts tray or canopy. Now we're right in the guts of the factory at the moment. Now the whole process here with Mitts is that it starts from raw material out the back, it makes its way through the shop, and by the time it gets to the front door, it's a finished product. Now here we've got some fantastic under tray toolboxes getting made. They're nice angular, they're really fantastic, great for storage. They're all water and airtight, which is fantastic too. Now we're going to be getting a few of these on the 40 series, and I cannot wait. There's going to be so much stuff we can put in here, but I reckon we've got just about a finished canopy up here. Let's go take a look. Raw material, headboards being made, trays being assembled, the under tray toolboxes. Then you get to this stage with the canopy. This particular one is back from powder coating. They've got a whole range of different sizes of both canopy and tray options for you guys to choose from. You can see behind Jacko and the boys are putting together the finishing touches on a tray. I'm pretty sure that canopy is about to go on top of it too. Now, that's kind of all we can show you in here, but I reckon we go out and have a look at their huge Ram. Now, they have got a work of art for a work truck. It's a big Ram, it's a super tourer vibe, and the canopy on that thing is off tap. Come with me, let's show you. Now this is their Ram work truck, and it is insane. This is actually what we're modelling our 40 series setup off. Now this is their 2-metre tray, it's an 1800 box, and it's got their full EnerDrive setup. It's super modular. We'll show you the other side. This is more of your storage side, where you can throw all your bits and pieces. It's up the back, a big spare tyre, it's absolutely essential. A ladder to get up to the rooftop tent. Now we're going with this because we will be putting a rooftop tent on the 40 series canopy, and a jerry can holder too. Now one thing I will mention as well is, as well as the jerry can that you could use for water or fuel, this has actually got an under tray water tank with a water pump fitted, as well as the headboard tank that they fit as standard to all their trays. So really nice little bits of detail that the boys here are known for. Now we'll open up this one, and this gets me excited. How good is this? If this was your home away from home, you would be absolutely stoked. You've got a folding slide out table here, a workspace, you've got heaps of storage, drawers. This is very similar to what we're going to be going with. Another thing that's important to see is these two holes, that's for the lift off legs. So 4 bolts, this entire thing can come straight off and you can be left with just the tray, which is really, really important. Now, travel buddy oven, you need that. A 12 volt oven, heck, why wouldn't you? big clear view drop slide, the full MITS power box up there, all their buttons. They've got the EnerDrive system. We'll probably be running it with Red Arc, but how good is this? I mean, it's a true work of art. They got the lights on the doors. Really is fantastic. You're not going to get any water, any mud, any dirt, dust in here either when it's all shut up. So it's a really nice bit of kit. The best part is all these dividers, all the drawers, the fridge slides, all that gear, it's all modular. So if one weekend you really need to pack this stuff, you're moving house, a couple of bolts, you can get it all out and you're left with just an empty canopy. Or if you do want to go on that big lap around Australia, bolt it all back in and off you go. How good is that? Now, if you guys do want to find out any more, stay tuned because we're going to be showing you some finished results of our 45 series project tray coming right up. Otherwise, check us out on Facebook or speak to the team at MITS Alloy up here in Newcastle. They are absolutely great blokes and they'll be more than happy to help you out.
Well, that was really, really cool. Here's another four-wheel drive segment that has nothing to do with me for all you four-wheel drivers out there.
You guys have been asking for it, so here it is. The big 200 is back in the workshop and it's time to give it a birthday. Starting off with, we're addressing the front bar. Now, it's been a little bit heavy, this front bar, to be quite honest with you, and it's seen some abuse, so we thought, what better place to start for the refresh than putting a brand new bar on it. We've been lucky enough to get our hands on the brand new prototype rival bar for the front of this pre-facelift 200, and we're about to show you the process of installing it. It's going to look a heap better, save a stack of weight. The best part is, I've got some hands to help me. Let's get stuck into it. Now it's the perfect opportunity while the two bars are off and the winch is out of the car to give it a bit of a refresh. Now the Rumba 11 XP that we're running in this car is a fantastic winch and it's been just about all over the country, but the rope has certainly seen better days. And the last thing you want when you're really relying on your winch is for the cable to snap. You end up in all sorts. So it was time to put new winch rope on it. Now one of my favourite things about this new winch rope is it's got this red paint mark on it. So you know as soon as you see that poking through the fair lead, you've got just enough wraps left on the drum, you're not going to do yourself a mischief. Well, we're going to get the boys to wind this onto the drum, get that winch back in the car, and we'll be good to go. By that, I'm not going to do anything. We'll get the boys. Well, today has been my kind of day where the hard work gets done and I don't have to pick up a single tool. Now this rival bar is not only lighter and stronger, but is a hell of a lot better looking than the last one. And I've got to say, it's probably one of my favourite modifications we've made to the 200 ever. And this is just the start. We've got a whole raft of products from the Sparesbox catalogue that we're going to be giving this thing a little bit of a refresh with. I can't wait to show you guys. We've even got a couple of full drive trips coming up where we're taking this a long way from home, so you're going to have to stay tuned for those too. Now I've got to reiterate, this is just the rival prototype. This is literally the first one in the country. So add it to your Father's Day shopping list, add it to your Christmas wish list. You should see these by the end of the year. If you want to find out anything else, leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer all your questions.
Now, what does Russian vodka and that Russian bar have in common? They're both strong, James. They're both strong.
I was going to go with both Russian.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't be wrong. I think it looks heaps better than the old bar, which is super exciting. Now, we got some not the news to talk about, and this week...
Aren't you rushing into it?
That was terrible. Never do that again.
Okay.
It's pretty spicy news, actually, especially if you own a Kia.
Sam, I'll let you go first this time. I know you've got something for us here.
57,800 Kias have been recalled.
That's a couple.
At the start of the week. If you have a Kia Sportage or a Kia Stinger, guess what? It's going to burn your house down. No, probably not. But there has been reports of these things, the ABS modules getting caught on when the car's off. Therefore, they get very hot. Therefore, they combust.
That stings.
Yeah, you'd be seeing it if bored. So, if you've got a Kia Stinger or a Kia Sportage, A,
sorry,
we should talk about your bad taste. And B, you've got to get it looked at because we don't need any houses burning down, alright? Now, James, you probably got... No, there's no probably about it, you do.
I have news.
Now, James, you've probably... what the...
Probably definitely have news.
Now, James, you got some pretty confronting news about Formula One.
I do. Now this has been coming for a little while and we've kind of known about it. But most teams have just finished testing the 18-inch wheel for the next season of Formula One.
Oh, nice.
So there's the 18 next to the 13-inch wheel that they've previously been running.
Oh,
and I think we've got a picture here of it on the McLaren. Yeah, there it is. It's a
Sam Young.
kind picture too. It's a good angle and they're painted black, but I am not a fan.
It's ugly. It's
It
really
is.
ugly.
And the reasoning behind it, according to Pirelli, is it is more relatable to a road tyre. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a road tyre look like that. So
No,
Sure, I
I've never
suppose.
seen a road car look like that.
no.
There's almost nothing.
And that's what Formula One's about, right? Relatability.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and interestingly, I've got a quote here about the tyre from testing.
Oh, no.
So from a lap time point of view, the way we currently do it is definitely the right way.
Okay.
And the new tyres are going to be heavier, lower grip, and worse for rides.
Right. So, this is almost true Formula One fashion now. We're taking step backs because why not? Good, perfect. Slower, heavier, great.
At least it's relatable.
Yeah, that's right.
Will Hamilton win?
Will Hamilton win?
Will Hamilton win? Probably. Yeah, I can't remember just trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think the only thing bigger than these wheels is Hamilton's ego, so hopefully that gets crushed this weekend at Monaco.
He could run on wooden tyres and he'd still win at the moment. It's out of control. We've also got one other sneaky hidden bit of news, which is James's cat, people.
That's my cap.
That's James's cat on a very small couch. I just thought you needed to see that. You just needed to see that. Can we just take a moment? It's a small cat on a small couch, people.
Make sure you follow me on Instagram for more cat photos. Spare cat. Cat box. Alright, so that's enough pussy. Next up, we've got some progress on the 300ZX. We had side feed injectors before. We're going to top feeds. We're spoiled for choice. Have a watch at how we installed them. The first thing we're going to do is remove all of the old injectors from the engine. VG haters, look away, because this might take a little bit. We're going from the old OE style side feed injector to a Raceworks 3/4 length top feed, which is a vastly superior design. While we are remaining 1000cc in flow, the EV14 top feed injector is going to give us a much better spray pattern. It's also going to mean that we have better control over it, and the fuel temps will probably be a little bit lower as well, so hopefully a little more power. And I do have to countersink 2 threads here just so the throttle bracket clears the front fuel injector. So I'm going to get cracking now.
very exciting. The most exciting part is it gets to go back on the dyno, and then we can go racing.
Woo!
Which we haven't even driven that car yet, so that's going to be exciting.
No, I think we're next.
I'd agree.
In fact, next time you see the car on the track, if it's not one of us two driving, say something.
Yeah, leave a comment below and let the bosses know how disappointed you are. Anyway, quick story time.
All right, so this unwashed potato next to me went to the four-wheel drive show in Brisbane a few weeks ago. And he had one simple task.
You sent me up there with a GoPro, and you would expect me to come back after the show with all the footage. Guess what I did? I lost the GoPro, and it only just turned up a week ago from a mysterious hire car company. So, without further ado, here's the footage that I shot a while ago. Enjoy. Alright, Leon. There's always a busy man this time. Where are we, mate?
Airport.
The masks are on for the first time in a while. We are heading to Brisbane for the
4x4 show.
That's going to be pretty exciting. Jump on a plane. We'll see you guys in Brizzy.
Let's do it.
Hey, mate. Made it, Leon. Where are we?
Brizzy.
Also known as Bris Vegas.
Bris Vegas.
Bris Vegas, baby. Righty. Well, we just got to the hotel, guys. So, guess what it's time for? It's time for a shower, get dressed, head to the pub, have one too many beers, and tomorrow morning, full drive show, brekkie. It's going to be a good one. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, mate.
Morning.
Mate, we got back a little bit later last night, a few beers, and this morning is a very exciting day. We're going to get caffeinated, going to have a feed, and then
Hit the show.
hit the show, the 4x4 show, and you guys are coming for the ride. So, buckle up, because it's going to be a doozy of a day, I think. Ooh, she's a bit blurry. Back. What do you reckon, Leon? One almond latte?
This four-wheel drive is called mainstream. This is bougie.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive bougie.
This is like a Newtown 79 right here.
How you going, buddy? Well, we're here today. We're brewing, eh? So we finally made it to Brizzy show, and yeah, we've got our passion on hand. So we're loving it. Getting some good responses, and yeah, working with Jamie and the likes and Trig Point. We've got our 48 volt system going from the Safari system that we've designed. We're just powering up our whole espresso bar. So yeah, she's looking the goods, I think.
So good, mate. It looks amazing. Well, there's a lot to see and do here. I've lost the crowd. Leon's gone. He's walked off on me. He's probably going to get another almond soy flat white Kappa Frappuccino. But we're going to take a look outside now. See what we can see. There's all sorts going on. Some wild rigs. It'd be rude not to check them out. Also, it's meant to be raining today. And it's a glorious, breezy, sunny day. How good. So one of the biggest rigs that's just been unveiled here at this year's show is probably Sammy Isles, built not bought GU. I'm standing next to it and it is fucking huge. Take a look. When you think you've seen a lot of it, you've seen none of it. What a day.
I'm cooked.
What a day. Mate,
It's in a lot of 79 series.
and to think there's people that are doing this 8 till 6 for 3 days in a row, and we've done it for barely 5 hours, and we're absolutely
It's hot.
buggered.
Feet are cooked. But
Yeah.
it's been good. It's in a lot.
It's been epic. What was your favourite rig?
Ooh.
It's a hard one. I'm just put you on the spot too. My brains are fried. It's a hard
I've just
one.
seen a lot of 79s.
Yeah, my favourite 79 is probably the PBS one. Portal axle, 6-inch
The
lift.
Jeep is pretty good too.
Yeah, the Jeep Gladiator. Otherwise, favourite non-79.
I'll go the Jeep.
Jeep,
It's orange.
Yeah, I'll go the classic and just say Sean's probably Dirty 30. It's the first time I've seen it in person. Lived up to the hype.
Should have looked pretty well
Beaten up. How
It's
good.
one of those looks better on screen.
Yeah, that's right. Far from good from far. Anyway, we've got a plane to catch in approximately very shortly, so we're going to say goodbye. And yeah, that's the 4x4 show. That's the day in the life of us here at Sparesbox. Woo!
Where's your goblet? Am I recording? Am I on?
Yeah, but it's sideways. Quick.
What's the step?
Yeah, we learnt that you can't take care of company property.